Hi everyone, I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. And what I want to say in front of the camera here today is this. I have been pursuing this spiritual calling, if you will. I mean, I guess I've been pursuing it my whole life, but and it really wasn't evident to me until, oh my gosh, I guess if I had to pick out one particular moment of evidence, I guess I couldn't, because it's been a series of events that have brought me to here today. And unfortunately, it's been a series of tragic events. Not just for myself, okay, March 17, 1990, not for myself and my children, especially my children, because they've been through so much. I don't even know how they do it. And actually, they're a better example for me today than I am for them. And I learned from my kids. I'm very proud of my kids today, Francis and Dwayne and Juliana. Yeah, they're the apple of my eye, each one of them. I have so much respect for them. That's all I can say about that. What I can say about me as a mother, what has helped me as a mother that has loved her children so much is this. Once upon a time, when my God asked me to go out on this spiritual journey out to that corrupt desert, which I didn't know it was corrupt at the time. I just woke up to this corrupt level of corruption and deception that everybody's living in pretty much in this nation, from the East Coast to the West Coast to the North Coast, you know, to Canada, to the Southwest, meaning Mexico. What I want to say, gosh, I kind of lost my thought for a second, but what I want to say is, the story. The story that has helped me most is a biblical story, the story of Moses, you know, because it took a lot of great faith in my God to lay my 3 sacred children, my heart, into my lap of my God all this time. And I just need to say thank you to my God, because he's done a soul awesome job of taking care of my soul awesome 3 adult children. And then he's blessed us with so much more as well. And soul, S-O-U-L, and soul, I'm so grateful for that energy of my sacred grandchildren. And I'm so grateful for Gina being home. Nobody will never know how grateful I am for that as well. And I know that it was my God that delivered her home. I know, because my God spoke to my heart about coming home with some peace flags. I know, and I told my parents that before they died, that I was coming home with some peace flags. Only my parents knew. I didn't tell my siblings because there was some corrupt mojo that played out for my youngest daughter's wedding. And so I saw how it played out. God gave me those eyes to see, and it was, if you would have asked me, or would have told me your siblings are going to do A, B, C, and D, and E, and F, and G to you, emotionally and spiritually, I would have said never. Never in a lifetime. But I got to tell you guys, face to face to this camera, they did. They did, and that was soul excruciating. But it feels good now for me, humbly, to be able to get these videos out, one video at a time. It's been healing for me and my mojo, and I know it, and I feel better for it. And I'm sorry for the family members that didn't know my part of this story. So I apologize sincerely to you guys, and I'm not trying to, I am not trying to divide my sacred family tree mojo. I'm trying to heal, be the healer, and bring it together with some rigorous emotional and spiritual honesty about it all. So, because everybody else gets, like I said plenty of times, everybody else gets to share their part of the story of life, you know, out of our sacred family tree. And humbly, you know, what about me? I should be able to share the same mojo, you know, and that's all I'm trying to do here. From the comfort and from the safety of my own home, because yeah, it's not like, I mean, I did try to knock on their doors and try to call them and try to send letters that went went unread, and I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. Only they can tell you. They can only search their hearts to say what happened exactly. And then recently here with me relocating to corrupt Cleveland, even my youngest daughter, she said, Mom, you know, your siblings want to have a relationship with you. And I said, I don't have a problem with that. I really do not have a problem with that, provided we sit down and we talk and lay our cards on the table of what manifested from past to present, because there was some mojo in there that was unacceptable. I mean, my parents' funerals, for one. You know, it wasn't, you know, how do I say this? My mom and dad did not just have Joey, Jackie, and Goalie. No, my mom and dad had Joey, Jackie, Goalie, Marky, and Anna. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be a part of my parents' funeral planning. I should have been invited to all of that mojo. But unfortunately, things manifested the way they manifested, and I don't know. I mean, I know God had it then, and He has it now, and I have to just have acceptance about it all. But I needed to talk with my siblings about all that face to face, because I don't like talking. How do I say this? You know, talking over a telephone kind of thing. It's like, it just doesn't work for me, really. But I mean, humbly, if you're avoiding or something, then I'm going to pick up the telephone, or I'm going to pick up a pen and paper and write a letter. So, or I'm going to do a YouTube video, you know, I mean, that's what I do. So, but humbly, I guess what I'm trying to say here today is I'm so grateful to my God. I am so grateful that my God has taken care of my sacred adult 3 children very nicely, and I'm so grateful, and I'm always going to be grateful for that. And the way I see it, my God actually gave an answer to that activism work that I did here in corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, and the answer was Gina came home. So the hole in our family tree was plugged, you know, by many prayers from many people. And yes, that's a modern day miracle that happened for our family tree, and for Gina, and for Amanda Berry and Michelle Knight too. How awesome is that? But behind, or maybe what I want to say is after all that awesomeness, the fact is, you know, Gina was the last one taken by Ariel Castro. And when he was driving, the exact moment that he was driving to abduct Gina, there was 2 brothers driving directly behind his car, which witnessed him talking to Gina. And they got that plate number and the make and the model of his car. And they turned all that stuff in, people, within 48 hours of Gina's abduction. And they repeatedly, because I was told by Brian Poindexter's mother, that they repeatedly tried telling the media too. But it all fell on deaf ears for 10 years, 9 years, whatever. Really, people? I don't think so. I don't think so. They had Elliot C., the plate number. The sad part is Gina had a relative. Hi, I'm Gina's relative. And 2003, 2004, when Gina was abducted exactly, I was going public, very public here in corrupt Cleveland, Ohio, to try and make some peace flags. A matter of fact, I even took a logo to a restaurant right down the street from Gina's school, right during that same time period that Gina was abducted. Because there was a man who was eating dinner at, I think it's Dimitri's restaurant there on Lorraine Avenue, kitty corner to the Burger King that Amanda Berry worked in. But anyways, there was a man that was eating dinner, and another man walked in off the street and shot him in the back of the head right when the restaurant was full. So my God told me to take a decal over and to give condolences to that restaurant for what tragically took place there. That restaurant is still open today and has been open ever since that man got shot right in that restaurant. And so when all this manifested back in the day, I just didn't know. I mean, I did not know. I could not foresee that Gina would be abducted. I could not foresee she would be abducted by Ariel Castro. I could not foresee that the corrupt authorities, the entities, would cover all that up. I was able to foresee who did 9/11. But I know damn well today that one man in a cave did not do 9/11. It was several people that orchestrated the events of 9/11. I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. It is the second video for today, July 18th. Thank you.